Hi everybody, it's Kevin Bear Creek. March 12th, 2019. Looks like our weather finally is breaking. Apologize if this is a little crooked, but we still got a lot of snow out here and the tripod's not sitting quite right. Today what I want to do, I've got a hive in trouble here. It's my swarm hive. A month ago I had 8 frames of bees on there, healthy as a horse, but they were so active all winter I really worried about this colony. And sure enough, I checked them after the first week of March, sometime March 4th or 5th or something like that, and I'm down to probably a frame and a half of bees, and there's not much honey left in it, although it does have the fondant on there. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but while the other hives have been out, and that one back there is out right now, this one was out yesterday. This hive hasn't. I haven't seen it in a few days. I don't think there's enough bees really to leave the cluster anymore. So what I'm gonna do is, since they're in a double 10 frame brood box, I'm gonna take off the bottom brood box, and I'm gonna transfer the top over to this my German hive bottom here, and then I'm going to pull off the insulation off of each. I'm going to give them, actually I'm just going to give that one a pollen patty, pull the insulation off that one, and it's time. We've got, Jesus, our weather broke, and it looks like we got 40s for the next 2 weeks, at least for the highs. Lows, it's still in the 20s at night and stuff, but it's enough to get them more active and moving, and this is the time to get pollen patties on and get them producing brood. I'm not sure I can save this hive, but I got to try. Like I said, the only reason that I'm pulling this down into one is so I can reduce the amount of space they need to heat the space up at night, so that they can move a little bit, maybe access the honey. I found a frame of honey from one of my dead outs earlier this year. Found a frame of honey, and I'm going to try to give them that as well, and we'll see how that goes. I've got this hive stand set up here. It's not really sitting. I tried to dig it in as best I could, but hopefully it melts down and settles in, and then I can just drag it back as needed. But let's get going here. Of course, it was sunny and just beautiful out just 30 minutes ago, and I decided to do this at noon, or 1 o'clock, and it clouded up and the wind kicked in, and that's just par for the course for me. It's just what happens. Alrighty. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the top, and I'm just going to stick it over here on this German hive bottom, and hopefully you can see what's going on a little bit better. Okay. So I got them repositioned there. I just wanted to take a quick look here, what's going on. These are all empty, of course. Okay. So yeah, that was easy to see that that they had absolutely no stores in the bottom box. So it was good that I removed it. There we go. All right. This is a little bit crooked, but there's nothing I can do about it with this snow and the melting. But now I'm gonna put the hood up, and I'm gonna see about getting these guys some honey and pollen as needed. Well, there are some bees left in there, so that's good sign. For sure. Ooh. God, this is just... Yeah, I got a little spider crawling on there. That's how warm it is in there. Okay, I think I've had these bees open long enough here. Trying to get this back down. They actually did have some honey in here, looks like. See what I said about a mess? Freaking bees are all over the edge of this freaking hive, and I don't know why. Oh my God. Okay, That one was fairly painless, for sure. Okay. Huh. Well, that ain't good. This ain't good at all. They were soaked. Oh my God. Oh, I'm a little pissed about this. This ain't good. There's a lot of bees in there. So after a week of these guys, not seeing them at the front entrance at all, after I've taken them out of their double, they have started coming out. They were actually just out in full force, all piled up at the front entrance. There they go. I haven't seen them out here like I said, in at least a week. And now they're coming out here and pooping, sticking their butts out and pooping. They haven't been able to leave that cluster in a while, so I think they like that smaller space now. Hopefully I can save this colony. Hopefully, if the queen survived, we'll see. You know, there's a little poop on the outside. That's not a big deal. When I was on the inside, there's none of this on the inside, so that's a good sign. But you know, I just scraped off all the bees and stuff from the you can see the fondant. They actually peeled away a lot of the fondant just to get the sugar. I can kind of see the pollen substitute more than anything. So I think, well, I mean, of course, in the future, I had not planned on using pollen substitute that early in the year, but I was forced to. I had actually just made these up because I wasn't going to put them on till the end of March, but or the end of February. But you know, they were running out of food, so I kind of was. They sort of forced my hand. Real quick, busy as a bee today. Cut up some lumber for mini nukes, 2-frame nukes. Going with a little different size. I'm going to go with 5 1/4 inches, which is actually gives me 3.5 inches inside dimension, which gives me about 3/8 of an inch difference from the last time. Just to manipulate frames inside that little mini mating nuke. Otherwise, all the dimensions are the same. The sideboards are 10 3/8 deep, and then you know, I just cut bottom boards out of 3/8 inch plywood, and because the deep takes up that extra 3/4 of an inch, I don't have to have that 3/4 of an inch bottom board on there. It's just going to be a piece of plywood. But I still gotta rabbit all the sides and top of these 3/4 inch, 3/8 inch deep rabbit with my dado blade. So I got a little bit to go there, but got a good chunk of it done today.